Arsenic is quite toxic. In very small quantities, people can easily handle it, but burning phosphorus along with potassium.
Tai nghe Bluetooth E+, chuẩn Bluetooth 5.0 mới nhất hiện nay, khoảng cách kết nối tối đa lên đến 15 mét. Thiết kế sang trọng cao cấp, âm thanh được tích hợp công nghệ chống ồn, khử tạp âm, sử dụng liên tục lên đến 5 tiếng, đảm bảo giải trí cả ngày. Và đặc biệt giá đang cực sốc, chỉ 179k ship toàn quốc. Đặt hàng gọi ngay cho shop 0387458303.
Which would also be burning, could ignite the arsenic. The resulting chemical would be arsenic trioxide. It's poisonous. Don't breathe it in. However, not only because of the arsenic, selenium and bromine would also react violently, and they just smell awful. By the way, I didn't mention aluminum. It was in the third row and may have survived the fire. But if it touches gallium, it turns into something like cardboard. It could be broken with one finger. Meanwhile, the sulfur would continue burning and touch the bromine. It's liquid, but very toxic. Even at low concentrations, bromine vapors can cause nosebleeds, dizziness, and mucosal irritation. If there's a lot of bromine, a person would simply suffocate. Even a gas mask wouldn't help. And now we're only at the fifth row. Here we're dealing with technetium, the first radioactive element. However, a cube of technetium definitely wouldn't kill you. I mean, if you just place it on the table. The sixth row contains several radioactive elements, including promethium, polonium, and radon. But the most interesting is astatine. This is the rarest member of the periodic table. In nature, it's almost negligible. And artificial astatine isn't possible to create due to its radioactivity. But let's say we managed to make an entire cube out of astatine. It wouldn't last long, and it would turn into a column of incandescent gas almost instantly. The heat alone would cause third-degree burns to anyone nearby. The building where you built the table would be destroyed to the ground if it was still intact. A cloud of hot gas would quickly rise into the sky, emitting heat and radiation. Then, the remains of the house and table would fall to the ground. It would be debris covered in radioactive elements. The resulting rain would destroy life in at least the nearest neighborhoods. You and everyone around you would receive a lethal dose of radiation. No one would survive. But the table itself still isn't finished. There are elements called transuranium elements. Most of them are very unstable. They can't exist for more than a few minutes. If you had 100,000 atoms of livermorium, in just 1 second, you'd have only one left. Then it would disappear too. But this doesn't mean that transuranic elements simply dissolve. They disappear in the course of radioactive decay. Instantaneous nuclear explosion. The flow of energy would turn you and the rest of the table into plasma.